So I'm like, so what's up? I was like, so what's up, homie? He was like, man, I know they gonna try to subpoena you or whatever. And I remembered, I said, because I did get something in the mail while I was in jail, but I didn't know what it was for. It was just, it said, I didn't even know what the a subpoena was. I thought it was subpoena or some shit when I got it, because you know how subpoena spelled, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't even know what it was. I was like, I said, you know what, that's what the fuck I got in the mail, because you know, you get the jail mail, whatever. He was like, yeah, they trying to, he said, look, I need you. Now, pause. First thing I'm thinking is, I'm thinking for this dumbass culture of ours, right?
Okay. The street culture?
The street culture. They tell me that you don't supposed to get on the stand unless you're helping the defendant, right? Mm-hmm. So he tell me his place. He said, look, bro, it was an accident. I thought y'all, he said, man, I'm trying to get off on heat of passion. This is what he tell me. Mm-hmm. I didn't even know what the fuck heat of passion was. Later I did my research, found out what it was.
Yeah.
He said he was trying to get off on heat of passion. I said, man, look, they subpoenaed me. I ain't fucking with it. He said, man, I need you. He say, they trying to say I tried to kill you because you was with him. They trying to give me attempted murder on you, and they're trying to and they're hitting me with the murder for your homie. But I'm taking the murder for your homie because I'm not going to trial saying I didn't do it. I'm going to trial saying I did it, but it was an accident, and I was under the heat of passion because I just watched my cousin was on the ground dead, and I thought it was. You get what I'm trying to say? So his play was he wanted to get off on heat of passion. Okay. So he said he needed me to get up there and say, confirm his story. Say he looked scared. Say that you know what I'm saying? Basically everything he say, he needed me to confirm it. He wanted to use the prosecutor's witness to help his situation, and he needed me to get up there and say that he didn't try to kill me. I did exactly that act. The nigga got found not guilty of trying to kill me. I told them he looked scared in the process. Everything he said, what happened during the hot one, I repeated that. Okay. They take that and try to say I snitched on him, bro, because he was found guilty of what he admitted to.
Okay. He's still alive?
Yes, he's alive, but guess what he did though? My ops then got to him and told them they can help him get out on appeals. So now he's saying I told on him, even though in the paperwork it's saying otherwise. And another dirty game. And look, and another thing they're doing, chip off of this act. This is what else they're doing. They're posting only the court transcripts. They're posting the court transcripts and the appeal paperwork that shows what happened after me and him seeing each other in the holding tank. But they're not posting the actual police report, because you know in the actual police report, it's going to show how he was caught, what was said in the same manner we said it. They're hiding the police report act. Because they don't want it to come out that he told on himself at the scene and he gave a description of the car that the people was in that killed the first dude. So in reality, he's the snitch. But they're using him to try to call me a snitch.
Okay, so what ends up happening? So you basically talked to this guy in the holding tank. You essentially, you almost did what he wanted.
I did exactly what he wanted.
Did you have anything in mind like, yo, how do you even process that though? He's saying y'all killed your man by mistake. Are you saying?
I'm processing it like, see, at the time, like I said, it was a dark moment in my life. I just lost my mama. You know what I'm saying? Now I just watched my homie get killed. Now I'm facing my own attempted murder case. I was on some shit like I wanted to get some good karma. You know what I'm saying? To try to get out of my situation. You feel me? And when I went back to my holding tank of the dudes I was in the holding tank with, I asked all the super gang banging killer convicts in there, what y'all think I should do? Yeah. They said, because everybody was fighting, okay, they said, man, you should get up there to try to help the dude. Okay. Make it look good for him. And that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was snitching, yep, he tried to kill me, sure did. No, he didn't look scared. That nigga looked like a demon. What you call him? He looked the savages, what y'all call him? He was a savage goon out there. That's what I would have did. You feel me? And Flacco, you said something earlier. You said you feel like, I act like the streets betrayed me, or what did you say?
Yeah, right. So like when like you talk, you know, it sounds like the streets betray you. And I asked specifically, like, when was the first instance the streets betrayed you?
Okay. The streets betrayed me because I did exactly what I was supposed to do as a street nigga, and they still not satisfied. You feel what I'm saying? You feel me? If I wouldn't have helped him, it would have been like, oh man, you let that nigga rot, homie, when you knew that he had that attempted murder on you. Why you let that nigga rot? That would have been another way how I'm a bitch ass nigga, right? Okay, let me get up there and help him. Oh, you not a real nigga. Real niggas don't take the stand. Like, what are you talking about, my nigga? And that's something we gotta kill off in the culture, bro. Yeah. Taking the stand does not make you a snitch. It's what you did on the stand is what determines if you a snitch or not. You feel me? But they gonna bend the narrative on who they dealing with. Like, if I was a likable dude in LA, it'd be, oh, the homie solid. He got up there and helped the killer
get off.
Get off. The homie solid because they don't like me.
What about that guy in the Nipsey case? Cowboy, didn't he take stand?
Okay, but Cowboy was like a little different, right? So
see, this is odd. So you're saying the rules could be like bent.
Yes.
What? It's not cut and dry.
No. Cowboy still got a lot of backlash though, right? Because Eric Holder was trying to plead for the heat of passion, right? Because again, in LA,
so he was trying to get the same thing. How can he get heat of passion though?
Right? Because Eric Holder's defense was, yo, I walked up and Nipsey called me a snitch, so I just blacked out and you feel me?
That's not good enough.
And Cowboy had to clarify for the courts because if Cowboy don't say no, I was right there, and Nipsey never called his man a snitch, well then guess what? He can say that, and the courts may take that into consideration, and he might get the 15 years in prison opposed to the life in prison. So, right? Hey, listen, man. I personally don't even feel like taking a stand to me is snitching, right? I feel like snitching to me, man, has always been like clear cut, which is, yo, if we do a crime together and I tell on you, that's snitching, right? But like, if my best friend died, now look, is he took the stand to get the other nigga off, but if he had like taken a stand and told on a nigga still, I won't consider that snitching, nigga.
Hey, what does you say your homie's mom hopped in the car with you and y'all went up there?
No, I hopped in the car with her because his car was up there with him. You feel me?
Okay.
And she asked him to say something.
Yeah, no. So,
and I just
she asked you to say something. Which probably would be in the police report. What is she saying when you're essentially getting on the stand later to basically saying to help him out? Basically saying, hey, yo, he looks scared, he look whatever.
The fucked up thing about it, and it's messed up as it sound, I wish I would have been like, fuck her feelings and fuck his feelings.
Damn.
Because ain't nobody here today with me to deal with this bullshit. She ain't came out in my defense. She trying to live her life and get on with her shit. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, yes, I do feel like the streets betrayed me, but it betrayed us all. Like I told you before, the streets betrayed us before we even realized it betrayed us.
So how did it betray? So, okay, cool. It seems like you were in a situation that is no way you can make everybody happy. Yeah. What's the ramification of the fallout from that?
You talking about from that? So what happened was
the YouTube
everybody like niggas from my hood. Even when I was in the pen, niggas knew about that shit. And class said, "Nigga, you ain't no rat or whatever." But when Snoop Dogg threw the death row chain on my neck, they used that to try to say that I was a snitch. They used that exact case.
Oh, so they see you moving up, so they're like, no. They tried to change it around.
They went back because they didn't have nothing else. So they took that case that I just told you about to say, Snoopy Badazz is a rat. But how? Nigga, you know how many times I've been to the pen after that? General population, California Department of Corrections. 7 times, bro. For little, you know what I'm saying, back and forth, little year, 2 years, we'll have shit like that. Yeah. Nigga, I ain't never been called no rat or rode it up off the yard. In the situation that's came up. And once niggas got to the bottom of it, they see, oh man, that shit ain't nothing. Feel me? But here we are, the internet, these pussy ass internet clout chasing niggas that really intimidated by a nigga. You feel me? That's gonna stay away from me, using that exact same case to say, oh, he's a snitch, when it's clear, nigga, snitching is when you get up on the stand and get the person more time. Snitching is when your story don't go with theirs. Snitching is when a person's saying, I didn't do that, and you saying, yes, the fuck you did. That's snitching. It's not saying, oh, I did it. I was scared when I did it. Ain't that right? Yeah, he was scared when he did it. How is that snitching? Oh, and he didn't try to kill me.
Does your hood or other hoods at that point start like disassociating from you or no?
No. See, you gotta see See, my hood is a whole different situation because my hood already knew about that. And they already deemed it as, man, that's not telling. But when I started rapping and I started outshining, because I'm from a gang where it was only like 5 or 6 of us, bro. Like my neighborhood is not a big neighborhood. I don't know what they're doing now because I don't associate with that type of stuff anymore. But when I was active within that, it wasn't that many of us, homie. It was just 5 to 6, 6 to 7 of us, homie.
So you don't claim that neighborhood anymore?
No, I don't.
Why not?
Because I don't like them, and I don't have pride, and I don't need them to feel my ego. I'm confident.
I thought usually like it's still death do you part.
I'm different, Mac.
So okay, so was it a moment where you say, you know what, I'm good off of this, or did they kick you out?
No, they didn't kick me out. I said fuck them niggas because I can still be pushing it right now. You feel me? Why would I put my life on the line or rep something or help build something that I don't even like and don't even like me? You know what I'm saying? And it ain't like I ain't never told on none of them niggas. I ain't never robbed none of them dudes. Feel me? I was loyal to them. You know what I'm saying? It was more of a thing where, remember when I told you that I was, cause I gotta really break that down too. Remember when I told you I had to pull up and run the 4 fights?
Yeah.
And they didn't answer the phone?
Yeah.
What happened was that made them feel insecure. Once I did that, I out-proceeded everybody in the section. And we're in an era where if this was the 90s or the 80s, I would have been rewarded for my brave moves. Now, these dudes get jealous of it and they get insecure, and instead of giving you your stripes, they want to get rid of you now. They don't want you around because they don't want nobody with more status around them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? That's
absolutely.
what happened with me in my hood. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because they never wanted me to pull up and run the 4 face. They wanted me to be below them. They wanted me to be marked out. I can prove it. Why? Because that's why they wasn't answering their phone when it's time for me to run them phase, but was blowing me up the moment I posted the video, letting everybody know I ran them and it was done.
Yeah.
You see what I'm talking about? So it was jealousy on the end. So when Snoop Dogg threw the chain on my neck, after I fell out with them after that, they jumped on the bandwagon. He a rap bandwagon. Everybody know it's not true, but you know how this internet shit is.
Yeah.
They gonna ride whatever fits their narrative.